The use of the island started early. In 1493, Columbus made his second voyage to the New World with 17 ships, 1,200 men, horses, cattle, guns, and smallpox. When he finally reached the major island, it happened to be Puerto Rico. The Taino Indians welcomed Columbus, but they made a big mistake. They showed him some gold nuggets in a river and told him to take all he wanted. Naturally, this started a gold rush. Spain named the island Puerto Rico, meaning rich port, and invaded with embroidered Bibles and African slaves. They enslaved the Tainos as well. Every Taino over the age of 14 had to produce a hawk's bill of gold every 3 months or have their hands cut off. Since they'd never seen a hawk, a horse, an armored man, or fire-breathing muskets, the Tainos did as they were told. To make matters worse, a strange plague, smallpox, was killing all the Tainos, but sparing the Spaniards, which meant they must be gods, or at least immortal. This didn't sit well with an old Taino named Urayoan, and so in 1511, he conducted a little experiment. He told a lonely Spaniard named Diego Salcedo that a lake filled with virgins was waiting for him. Diego dashed right over, but met a lake full of Taino warriors instead, and they drowned him. Urayoan watched and poked and smelled the body for 3 days. When Diego began to rot, Urayoan spread the news. Riots broke out all over the island, and Ponce de Leon shot 6,000 Tainos in order to maintain public order and respect for the Queen. 3 centuries later, there were no Tainos left, but the situation hadn't changed much. Puerto Rico was still a political football. In 1812, the first Spanish constitution, the Cádiz Constitution, was extended to Puerto Rico, and the island became a province of Spain with the same rights as other provinces. In 1814, the Cádiz Constitution was repealed. In 1820, it was restored, and in 1823, it was abolished. In 1824, the Spanish governor was given absolute power over Puerto Rico. On September 23, 1868, nearly 1,000 men rose up in the town of Lares to demand independence from Spain. By midnight, they'd taken over the municipal seat of government, deposed the Spanish officials, arrested the Spanish merchants, and hauled them all off to jail. They hoisted a white flag with the inscription, Libertad o muerte, Viva Puerto Rico libre, año 1868. Liberty or death, free Puerto Rico lives, year 1868. They took the town hall and forced the parish priest to celebrate a Te Deum for the establishment of the Republic. Then they declared Puerto Rico independent, installed a provisional government, and offered freedom to any slave joining their cause. The next afternoon, the Spanish militia from nearby Pepino routed the rebels, and troops pursued them from Aguadilla to Arecibo. El Grito de Lares had ended. In response to it, however, a liberal constitution was adopted in 1869, which restored Spanish citizenship to Puerto Ricans, as well as the rights of representation in the Cortes Generales, the Spanish parliament. 30 years later, in 1897, the Spanish prime minister signed the Carta de Autonomía, Charter of Autonomy, which granted Puerto Rico the right to its own legislature, constitution, tariffs, monetary system, treasury, judiciary, and international borders. After 400 years of colonial rule, the charter created the Free Republic of Puerto Rico. Elections for the new legislature were held in March 1898, and the new government was scheduled for installation in May. On May 12th, cannon blasts awakened everyone in San Juan as 12 U.S. battleships, destroyers, and torpedo boats bombarded the city for 3 hours.